hitting the wall or breaking through. Hey guys, and welcome back to another random distractions video. This is going to be a continuation of my comparison series of the Arendal 1723S THX tower speakers. In the previous video, we compared them against some Definitive Technology speakers which had built-in subwoofers that did create a lot of low end. In this video though, we're going to be comparing them against some JBL HDI 3800s. As I mentioned in this series, I'm part of an AVS Forum group, which if you are in the DFW area, I'll leave a link in the description below. But I have reached out to them to see if anybody would let me bring these speakers out to them to compare them against what they had. One of those was Tazexclusive or Tazexclusive maybe. Thank you for letting me bring those by. And he has some JBL HDI 3800s that we're going to be comparing against. As a reminder, I wanted to keep some of the parameters the same, so I will be using my Peachtree Carina to power the speakers. And what I would normally do is just listen to the speakers playing some different songs that I'm used to kind of get a feel for them. And then I would also record one song that was copyright free, and it was the exact same song at each of the different places. And I would keep the volume set on the Peachtree Carina at -20 for all of the speakers. I didn't try to volume match, as I thought that this would also be a way of showing how sensitivity can kind of play a difference in between different speakers. So first I'm going to share the audio recordings, and one simple note on this is that the 1723S are going to be in ported mode since the JBLs also feature a ported design. Alright, so first up are going to be the JBLs. All right, and now the Arendal 1723S. Alright, so looking at the REW measurements, here are the Arendal 1723S, and then these are the JBL 3800s. As you can see, they do seem to be a little louder in a lot of different places. It's kind of hard to see on this view, but the sensitivity of the Arendals is 89 dBs, while the JBLs have a sensitivity of 92 dBs, which could explain that difference. Otherwise, I don't really see too much of a difference between them. Alright, so now I'm going to switch over to psychoacoustic smoothing, and that's what that looks like. And again, there's not too much of a difference. Possibly the Arendals are a little bit smoother in the bass area, whereas the JBLs seem to be a little bit smoother in the mids and the high frequencies maybe. But yeah, in person you really couldn't tell too much of a difference. Those were the measurements, but what did Tazexclusive and I think? These were a little tough for us. Taz actually felt like maybe the Arendals were a little bit clearer, but you know, he wasn't 100% sure about that answer. And looking at the measurements, I mean, there really wasn't too much of a difference between them. So for myself as well, in person, it was kind of difficult to tell really that big of a difference between the two. I do feel like that price-wise, the Arendals are a better value because currently the JBLs will be going for about $5,500 a pair, whereas if you went with the 1723S line, you're only looking at $3,099 a pair. And you can even go up to their bigger brothers, the 1723, and those are going for $38.99 a pair. So still way below what the JBLs are going for. So I think that they do offer a better value in that sense. Well, that's all that I have for this video. I would definitely appreciate a like, of course, on this one, and make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll be notified when the next one drops. Next up, we have some Polk and Martin Logan speakers, so stay tuned for that. Until then, I hope you have a good one.